All right, ladies and gentlemen, look at that giant Falcon outside this stadium here in Hotlanta. It's a Sunday night football game, not only because it's Sunday, but because it's Sunday, week 9 of our 2021 sim. Phil Nagy and Kit Nagy here joining you for another exciting evening of sim football action, at least we hope. Kit, how are we doing tonight?
Doing great. Really hoping that we don't run into technical difficulties like we did last time. But
that's right.
So far, so good. We had a little bit of FIFA soccer earlier that went smoothly, so hopefully this will follow suit. And welcome in Lamar.
That's right. All right. So, again, welcome in Week 9, last game of the Week 9 sim here. These were the 2 highest vote-getting games on our Discord channel. And again, if that's something that you'd like to do, hop on the link to our Discord and you get to vote in. Welcome in Chris G as well. Again, our first opportunity to see the Falcons post Julio Jones trade. So all of the eggs in the Calvin Ridley and Kyle Pitts basket.
Yes,
as you're talking about your second receiver being like Russell Gage and like Olamar Zaccheaus. I don't know if that's happened yet. Lamar Goated / Rich / whatever pseudonym you have right now. I don't think the game has been played yet.
No,
so I cannot tell you who won the game.
It has not happened, and it did not. It did not meet. It actually was third in the voting, so it didn't have enough votes to be in the spotlight this week. So we won't be seeing Steelers versus Ravens, but we will after this game be advancing the week, which will then simulate that game, and then once we have the poll, I can post it in there for you who won.
Yeah, I would hope that the Ravens will win because the Steelers are woeful here.
They are woeful.
And our sim.
That being said, you can also check out the recap video that Phil's going to post because that will have the result of the game also.
Absolutely. So again, this is the 3-4 Cowboys at 4-3 Falcons here. A couple of injury notes to be aware of. Still missing Tyron Smith, left tackle for the Cowboys, and DeMarcus Lawrence. So kind of their 2 top line players, unfortunately, just 1 week injury and 2 week injuries respectively left. For the Falcons, they are missing their starting running back, Mike Smith, who of course backed up and played the majority of the year for Christian McCaffrey last year in Carolina. So you will see the rookie Javion Hawkins out of Louisville, and then a good dose of Cordero Patterson as well. So sorry I missed all the plays on that opening drive, but it appears as though the Falcons are going to go 3 and out. Did see him target big number 8 Kyle Pitts one time, but threw it out of a sack. So punt here to Tony Pollard, and now Dak and the boys onto the field.
Yeah, really nice pressure that set up that near sack, but the pressure was enough to cause Matt Ryan to throw it kind of lamely, a little short. He's fortunate that one wasn't with a defender in a position to make an interception because they could have easily been 6 the other way.
Absolutely. All right, here's Dak. He's going to start under center. He's got double tight ends to the left side. Again, any help that they can add to that left tackle subbing for Tyron Smith is an important one. They turn around, give it to Zeke up the middle, fighting his way across the 35. Nice 7-yard scamper on first down for Ezekiel Elliott.
Yeah, about 4 of those yards were with a would-be tackler dragging along. So nice effort play there from Zeke to continue to gain yardage after contact.
All right, another carry for Zeke up the middle. This time not going to be quite so successful. Just give him 1. Sets up 3rd and 1. There's a look at Arthur Smith, first-year head coach of these Atlanta Falcons, former offensive coordinator for Mike Vrabel in Tennessee. So, yes, they are running the Tennessee offense.
Yeah, I think that's a big blow for Tennessee. They were really dependent. That offense was very, very good while Arthur Smith was there, hence why he got hired in Atlanta.
Right, nice 15-yard first down conversion there on a little slant to the right side to Michael Gallup. Take another look at this one, just a nice little throw in rhythm, in motion, and knifing between 2 defenders. You can see there number 20, Kendall Sheffield, the nickel corner, just a little bit late, but able to make the tackle to prevent a bigger yardage for Gallup. Here's a pitch to the right side. He's going to get tripped up. What a play there. Talk about setting the edge there. That's A.J. Terrell, the corner out of Clemson.
Yeah, setting the edge indeed. He doesn't actually, he doesn't actually make the play by actually tackling the running back, but he does actually set the edge like you mentioned. He's actually already on the ground, but the fact that he set the edge outside where Zeke didn't really have an option to go, tried to go over, but didn't get enough clearance and ends up going to the turf as a result.
2nd and 13 after that 3-yard loss. Here's Dak, play action, back to pass. Firing it deep over the middle. He's got his man. It's caught up to the 25 and inside the 25. And it's a first down. C.D. Lamb for 27.
Yeah, what a strike there from Dak Prescott. Really just pushing the ball downfield and hitting his target right in the numbers. Really nicely done here. We're going to watch this one again as he just puts it right on the money here as he opens up in space. Beautiful little spot to hit him on the crosser there, and really, really well done.
Absolutely. Welcome, Nim. Good to have you on, brother. Now actually it was a pretty cool camera angle because you really do get a sense of how much they're leading these receivers. He threw that to a spot where it's like C.D. Lamb wasn't even in the shot yet. That was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And that is true to life. That's true to form. You really have to throw it way out in front of these guys because they're quick at the NFL level, and they're going to make up a lot of ground. And the problem is if you put them behind the receiver and you don't lead them enough, that's a real big problem because that's where the defense tends to be, and that's going to be pick city. So you really have to lead them properly.
Absolutely. Now double tight end again to the left side here. A fullback checks in as well. Now Zeke Elliott left side, probing and pushing for another 2. He's up to the 15. That makes it 3rd and 2 now with this bunch to the left side.
Hey, Andrew.
Oh, hey, Andrew. You just had a different name.
Yep.
Welcome on.
And we've had a number of competitive, fun games for you.
Yes, we have. After we had a run of blowouts, we've had some closer ones.
Yep.
I hope you've gotten a chance to go back and watch them.
Yep, some very exciting football.
4th and 4, they're going to stall out as they tried to swing pass to Dalton Schultz, and it did not go as they planned, and so the kick is up, and the kick is good. Greg the Leg Zerline pops it in. 3-0 Cowboys here at Nagy on Sports here, finishing up our Week 9 sim of our 2020 season. Again, more than halfway through. That means a Browns game likely tomorrow or Tuesday, scheduled depending. Already on to Week 10. Browns, of course, 8-0 in our sim. Magical season continues.
Yeah, magical indeed. They really have been excellent so far in this season, and it's really started with that defense, which, as we all know, is very much a revamped defense. So it's good to see them really stepping up to the plate and taking the lead on a very good team. It's not like the offense is bad, but that defense has been spectacular.
Absolutely. Andrew, hey, man, there's no pressure. We're not taking attendance or anything. Happy birthday, though. Happy belated birthday to you.
And yes,
from all of us here at Nagy on Sports.
Happy birthday indeed. And yes, the Browns is a big shuffle sack here with a fumble.
Oh, here it comes. It's on. It's picked up. And it's Jalen Smith who falls on it at the 6. 1st and goal for the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Look at that pressure there by the corner.
Yeah, very nice. Got his hand in there where the ball was and pops it loose. Nicely done there. I mean, that's exactly the way you hope to do it. Just enough to pop it loose, and it looked like a shuffle sack at first, but I was saying happy birthday, but no, it isn't in fact true. The Browns are 8-0. They're the only undefeated team still in the NFL in our simulated franchise here, and it's been the defense. The defense has unreal.
It really has. Turnaround, give it to Zeke. Blown up by Grady Jarrett, one of the best in the business in terms of defensive tackles. He is now in the zone. 2-yard loss, 2nd and goal from the 8.
Yeah, that was just excellent penetration here. He comes off the line and is already in the backfield before the ball carrier has the ball. That's always a good setup.
Well, you got one. Congrats. How'd you get it? Can I ask how you got it as someone who tried to find one for a very long time myself? 3rd and goal here, back to pass, throws it a little bit behind Cooper, maybe on purpose, keeps him away from the linebacker, and a touchdown for the Cowboys.
Yeah, that was a very difficult adjustment from Cooper, but no, you're absolutely correct. Dak had to throw that behind his receiver because he saw that the defense was set up in a zone right there where he would have gone with the football. You saw the middle linebacker there, and he actually ends up splitting the zone with the ball, and Cooper just makes an outstanding adjustment to it. That's just a trust thing. He was trusting Cooper to be able to come up with that, and sure enough, he does. Nice touchdown.
All right, kick is up and good. So points off turnovers, always an important factor in any game. And that was a very, very easy 7 points right off that Matt Ryan fumble. Again, that pressure came from the safety, Darwin Thompson. And yeah, it looked like a shuffle sack, but that's not really Matt Ryan's. We haven't really seen that a lot from Matt Ryan in our previous sims.
No, indeed, that was odd, and he really went backwards a long way on that one. So it was almost back to the old school shuffle sacks. But
yeah,
I don't know.
All right, well, let's see if Arthur Smith opens it up here again. They do run the Tennessee offense, which necessarily isn't built to throw first, but we'll see what they do here. So here he is throwing first, quickly to the left side and caught first down. That's Calvin Ridley again, now wide receiver 1 here in town, with Julio recently getting shipped off, although we still haven't seen Julio with the Titans, speaking of Arthur Smith.
No, we haven't. I think there's some excitement to see him play with the Titans in that offense because they could be quite a bit different with him in that offense.
There's Javian Hawkins. He tries the right side. He's going to go nowhere. Keanu Neal, the former Falcon, rips him to the ground right in the hole. So this is kind of an interesting rematch. You have a couple of former Falcon players, but more importantly, Dan Quinn, former Falcons coach, is now the defensive coordinator in Dallas. So they're going to be A, used to that system, and B, seeing a familiar face on the other sideline.
Yeah, there's definitely some intriguing storylines in this matchup, which I was excited to see it. Some of the rookies out there, Pitts and some of the other guys, but also just some of the matchups for the guys coming back. The Keanu Neal you mentioned. There's Pitts right there, and then also Dan Quinn. So no, definitely some interesting storylines to watch in this one.
Up the middle and incomplete. He tried to get in there. Deflection there. Got the hand in. Quentin Dunbar. Good play. Yeah. Already his second of the game. Talking a little smack on the way back. And another punt upcoming here for Hofrichter.
That was unfortunate. I feel like he should have had that. Matt Ryan put that in just the right spot for the first down on the correct side of the receiver. Nice throw, but unfortunately not able to come up with that catch.
Back to pass, tries to go angle route. Oh, almost picked off. Jumped the route nicely. That should have been picked off.
That really should have been, and if he picks that, he's probably gone. That was a dangerous throw from Dak.
Dak again, back to pass, quickly outlet. Ezekiel Elliott catches at the 21 and goes down immediately. Maybe going to give him credit for a yard. Sets up 3rd and 9. Zeke got hit quickly.
Yeah, he did. That was really nice mirroring there from the linebacker as it's picked.
Fires picked off. He fired it to the right side. Intercepted. That's Deion Jones, the very, very talented linebacker here. And picks it off, and now a first down for the Falcons at the 33 of the Cowboys. Huge change in momentum.
Yeah, that is a huge change in momentum. Speaking of excellent linebacker play, there it is. What an athletic play to get his hands on the ball. He was kind of facing the wrong way, comes back to it just like we saw a minute ago from Dallas, but that was impressive. Have to say, give him a lot of credit for awareness of where the ball was coming and able to get around in time to get that ball taken away.
Indeed, indeed. Matt Ryan under center now. They got to get points here. Motion coming. They fake the jet sweep. Now it's Javian Hawkins. Immediately swallowed. Loss of 2. Big time play. Donovan Wilson, the safety, getting in right away. 2nd and 12 is again no starting running back. Mike Davis, who came over in free agency from the Panthers to replace Todd Gurley. He is injured. He has a partial ACL tears. He's actually out for a decent amount of time, unfortunately.
Yes, Chris G, they did announce 12 total that they're going to have tickets for, total of 2,000 per, and then you sign up for
tomorrow.
it on
the lottery opens.
Yeah, the lottery opens tomorrow, and you sign up for it in their app, and you pick your dates. Kind of a deal.
And you get 4 tickets, and that's it. You can only go once.
Yep, you can only go once. 4 total tickets you can have, and then the other piece of it too is that they're going to preferential for the season ticket holders or those on the waiting list.
Absolutely, that was a first down completion there, Luke. I wonder when you were going to hop on, man. Your Cowboys are going at it here with the 10-0 lead. As they fake the jet sweep to Pitts, and then they go to Hawkins again to the right side, and the rookie really struggling now. 5 carries for -3 yards. not the best start to the game for him.
Yeah, absolutely not the best. And actually, Luke, your Cowboys had been playing really good until Dak Prescott just threw an unfortunate interception. Really good linebacker play from these Falcons. But I will say though that if they don't get something done with it here, I mean, obviously they're in field goal range, but they really want a touchdown to build off that momentum.
Absolutely. Here's a little bit of a better run for Hawkins. Nice little jab step, little jump cut there in the middle, and he's all the way up to the 10, make a 3rd and 2. Luke, he's playing quarterback. Quickly throw it right side, little stick concept to Hayden Hurst, who came over in free agency as well, but he's going to be short. I would go for it if I were the Falcons.
Absolutely would be going for this as well, but I don't know that they will. It'll be interesting to see what they choose to do in this spot. That little stick concept, they were looking for a rub out on the outside. Hayden Hurst doesn't actually get it. The defender comes clean and is able to make that play out on the perimeter. Not the best execution of the little rub on the outside.
Luke, I can't tell you why Darwin Thompson is in, because he's on the depth chart to be in. I don't know, maybe they're playing some dime look or something. I just automatically set the depth charts based on ratings, so Madden thinks that Darwin Thompson should be in. Do you not like Thompson or something? All right, so 10-3. They absolutely had to get points, which they did. They may be kicking themselves that there were more than 3 to be had there.
Yeah, I think they should have gone for that. Again, if you don't convert, you still give the ball in really not great field position, and you're winning a field goal position battle then at that point, especially if you can force a punt out of there.
Here's Dak going to roll left now, fire left, and complete the pass. He's got it. Amari Cooper up to the 40-yard line. That's his second catch as the clock ticks down to about 2 minutes left here in the first quarter with the Cowboys leading 10-3. Quick little throw again to Zeke. He's going to juke moving up past near the 50, but he's going to get tackled at the 49, so a 2nd and 1.
Yeah, shifted little move there for Zeke. Had to like what he was doing out there on the perimeter.
Oh, free rusher around the right side. That's Olakun, and he's going to take Zeke to the ground. Loss of that half yard, 3rd and inches. Zeke again. Nice cutback for Zeke. He's across midfield. First down to the 45 and the 44. Nice run there for Zeke to get the first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Cowboys.
Like McCarthy over on the sidelines. How many more clunkers does he get to survive? They were not good last year. And again, I understand your all-world quarterback got hurt. I really do, but it's not like they were
it wasn't their offense,
lights out before that.
Even without Dak, it wasn't their offense. It was their defense.
Well, he spent a boatload of draft capital on the defense here. Pressuring up the middle, Grady Jarrett, and he's going to sack him back to the 50. We've already talked about his presence in the middle of that line again, and there are no injuries in the middle of that line. He just bullies his way through Zach Martin, one of the top guards in the game, and gets the sack.
Yeah, that was pretty remarkable pressure there right up the middle. That's hard to do, but it's the quickest path to the quarterback, so it worked really nicely there.
I sound sad, Luke. I'm not sad, I promise. Just hasn't been anything to get me amped yet, you know? Well, there was. You just weren't on yet. How about that?
That's right.
Maybe Kit has my sad fader turned higher than normal or something. I don't know.
I don't have one of those.
Here's Dak throws to the right side. Dalton Schultz completes the catch, but he's going to be short of the line to gain. 4th and 7, kind of no man's land here at the 41-yard line. I don't know if Zerline still has 58 or not. We'll find out, I guess. And they're going to come out. There we go. 58. I stand corrected. Maybe he still does.
This would be impressive.
Kick is up, and it's good. He drills it from 58. Greg Zerline, how about that? It almost went wide right. Had plenty of leg, though.
Yeah, no, very impressive indeed. I mean, yes, they do call him Greg Leg, but he's had some years on that leg, and I mean, he's still knocking him through at 58. So, I mean, I give him credit for that. That was a nice kick.
Absolutely it was. All right, Falcons have to respond again, coming off 3 points on their last drive. Those first 3 points of the game here at our Nagy on Sports 2021 season sim. All the rookies, all the free agents. Some guessing at the depth charts as there's Calvin Ridley's second catch of the day up to the 37.
Yeah,
Appreciate you being on as we simulate the 2021 season. Sorry, Kit.
I was going to say, you can't give that man that much room in the middle of your defense. That was a ton of space for Calvin Ridley. He's too dangerous for that.
Fake the jet sweep again, and Javian Hawkins absolutely ripped down. There's Micah Parsons, number 11, climbing off the bottom of that pile, as well as Hill right there in the middle. Tristan Hill, a defensive tackle. Brings up a 2nd and 12 for Matty Ice. Bunch to the left side. He looks that direction. He throws that direction, and it's going to be... I think it was just incomplete. Got a little pixelated
defender,
for me.
Yeah,
but
the defender got his hands on it. It almost was a pick, though.
Here's a 3rd and 12, which means they're dump off to the running back, and it's going to be short of the line to gain. Another 4th down upcoming, and likely a Falcons punt. Sterling Hofrichter trots out onto the field. So minutes into the second quarter here, Dak and the Cowboys with a 10-point lead will come back out onto the field.
I have to say, outside of turnovers, this has been a really kind of back and forth punt / kick fest. Not a lot of action either way, with the one exception being coming off of a turnover, the one touchdown for Dallas. But it's been not a lot of fireworks in this one outside of the defense.
Indeed, Dak Prescott fires it over the middle to Dalton Schultz for 7 yards. 2nd and 3 upcoming. Motion coming. They're going to give it to Zeke. Zeke's got a big hole right up the middle, 25-30, pushing his way towards the 35, and that's where they're going to bring him to the ground. Zeke Elliott up to 30 yards on the ground with those 9 carries.
Yeah, Zeke must have heard me. There was a little bit of spark on that run. He had a little bit of get up and go, and that one hit the hole very nicely, very quickly, and explodes up to the 2nd level, and got quite a bit of yardage out of it.
Here it is, inside zone. He gets again. Look at him up, down, 12, 15-yard run for Zeke, and a 1st down Cowboys.
Just goes to show he should never speak too fast. I mean, he's going to prove me wrong here. No fireworks, indeed. He's just like, I'm going to create a little bit here, back-to-back plays.
Yeah, 2 fireworks here. Back to pass now, rolling to the left side, firing back to the middle. He's got his receiver. It's Cooper over the middle at the 40 and past the 35 to the 32. Amari Cooper. What a throw from Dak.
I'm quickly learning you talk smack about Madden, it'll correct itself.
That's right. Yeah, it's always listening, kid. Even though my PlayStation is in my room in Columbus, Ohio, it can hear you.
It knows.
It always knows. Triple tight ends to the right side, and somebody wiggled. And, hey, he's pointing the right way again. Way to go. Hey. Lyle Collins, of course, the much maligned tackle out of LSU, who the Cowboys took a flyer on late after he was, quote, undraftable. And he's turned into a pretty good player for them. And able to keep his nose clean so far in the NFL. Here's Zeke again to the right side, and he's just churning out 5 to 6 yards per touch now. Really off to a nice start.
Yeah, this last few carries for him have really been quite good.
And that really, I mean, that as much as Dak and the 3 quote unquote number 1 receivers and stuff, they are at their best when Zeke is playing well. And he really struggled, down the stretch, and had some issues fumbling and things like that. They're just not the same when he's not cooking at full strength, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, no. When he's well fed and eaten, he is quite the monster for them, and really gets this offense going. He is the spark that lights the fire on this group. So no, I agree completely. He's super integral to what they're trying to do and the way they're designed to be run. That offense.
We got a doink.
Run, yeah, a little bit wide to the right there, and I think he hit the upright.
No, actually missed the upright. It just bounces off the taut net here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Yeah, interesting.
So Greg DeLeg, after drilling a 58-yarder, going to go wide right. That's going to give the Falcons really good field position. Also, it would be remiss not to say that 3rd down, a nice sack there for Ogundeji, the rookie out of Notre Dame, pass rusher here on this Falcons defense. So always fun to see the rookies make an impact. Number 92 there on that previous play. All right, 5 wide. He quickly goes over the middle. That's Hayden Hurst, the tight end, and he's across the 45 to the 44. Nice first down throw there from Matt Ryan. Easy pitch and catch.
You know, that's funny you should say so, Luke. He is a school teacher, so that actually does match.
That checks out.
That works. I don't think any offense is needed on that.
I appreciate the compliment. Yeah, absolutely no offense. That's why I can sit here and stream past my bedtime and on a school night in the summer. Matt Ryan throwing to the right side. This one's going to be caught by the receiver. That's Zacchaeus, who quickly gets thrusted into the number 3 role with Julio Jones's departure. So you got Russell Gage now as number 2, and then Olamide Zacchaeus as your 3rd receiver here in Atlanta. So, man, they are thinking highly of Kyle Pitts here in this offense. 3rd and 3, back to pass. It'll dump off to the running back. That's, again, Cordero Patterson, kind of that running back / receiver. Spent a lot of time in Chicago before coming here to Atlanta, and he's got a first down into the 32-yard line now, clock ticking under 8 minutes.
Actually, neither, Luke. He's a high school music teacher.
Yes, I teach music, Luke. We've talked about this before. You probably just forgot. Matt Ryan gives it up the middle again. Patterson trying to go right side. Leighton Vander Esch waiting for him, and he brings him down right at the line of scrimmage. Well, they're going to give him credit for 4. What do I know? Left side into some traffic, and it's going to be dropped. It was trying to go to Kyle Pitts, but Russell Gage was also standing right there. There was a lot of bodies in that spot.
Yeah, it was odd, and Matty Ice was kind of lazy with the throw. He really needed to get it out there to his receiver quickly if he wanted to get that, make that a reception.
3rd down screen, and Tristan Hill absolutely read it and blew it up. They're going to lose yards and have to settle for another field goal here. So I really can't say that I've been much of a fan of what Arthur Smith has brought to the game plan here so far for Atlanta.
I'm not very impressed with their scheme or their game plan in this one either. That's why we've seen a lot of inefficient. That's why we don't run screens on 3rd down. But that tends to happen.
Yeah, sorry, Dino.
And And then no, Luke, I am not actually a school teacher. I am a pilot, although I am an instructor pilot, so I teach other pilots how to be pilots at times.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, so you're a teacher of sorts.
Of sorts, yes. In my own way.
Just not a traditional
right.
Bueller
Right.
kind of teacher.
Yeah, not that type.
All right, 13-6, 5:53 to go. So 1st and 10, Dak out of a shotgun again. He's going to fire to the right side. Looks like a dig route, and it's going to be dropped in the direction of Michael Gallup. 2nd and 10. Quickly, they've done the swing pass out to Zeke like 4 times. It keeps getting them yards, though. 8 more here. And it brings up a 3rd and manageable here at 3rd and 3.
Yeah, I think their game plan for that is just get Zeke in space. He's so dangerous when he's in space, but it hasn't worked every time. They've worked the last few times, but there have been a few times the linebackers gotten out there before it could do much with it.
And here's another TFL, the rookie Ogundeji again out of Notre Dame. Nice play there as they tried to run it on 3rd and 3, and Zeke's going to get a loss of 2. And a punt upcoming here in the back and forth game here, 13-6 with under 5 to play here, first half at Nagy on Sports.
I'll tell you, those kicking legs are getting a workout in this one. It's been all
they
kicks,
sure are.
punts, all over the place.
They sure are. All right. Matt Ryan lucky to still just be down a touchdown here. Can they move the football? Little motion from the tight end. He gives it up the middle, and he's going to get tackled right away again. Tristan Hill, the defensive tackle. I feel like it's been calling his name every other play here as Hawkins goes nowhere. Now Hawkins on a delayed handoff, tries to go to the left side, and Jalen Smith, the linebacker, who, yes, is going to be wearing number 9 this season, comes up and makes a nice tackle again and it's 3rd and 11.
You know, you got to appreciate their dedication to the run here, but on the other hand, it hasn't been overly effective. And realistically, what this offense seems to be missing right now is they're just not pushing the field down, the ball downfield. That's really what they need to do. Open the field up vertically and horizontally, and that'll open up some of the run lanes.
Absolutely. Here's an idea right up the middle. There's Pitts, 45-50, 45-40. Look at those speed burners turn on. And Kyle Pitts is down to the 37. They heard you again, Kit.
I was going to say, they heard me. That's exactly what I was calling for. Just like that, they go down the seam, push it downfield. Look at Pitts in space. He's so dangerous, and that's why. I mean, you see exactly what happens there, and you do those kind of plays, and it's going to open up that run game they've been trying to get to work. And if they do that, then they can have a more balanced attack. You know, they need to stretch the field a bit before they can get those run lanes opened.
He needs to know Anthony Schwartz, but he's pretty darn quick.
Yeah, he sure
Hawkins
is.
right side, then he jukes back to the middle near the 30. Nice 7-yard gain. So he's now has 10 carries for 11 yards for Hawkins, but at least he's on to the plus side of the ledger. Inside zone concept here. Cordero Patterson fighting his way. 6 more yards. So he's been a slightly more effective rusher. Again, you'll see him as the 3rd down back.
I don't think it works that way, Luke. it's more so the talking about what they need to be doing in their game plan to fix it.
2-minute warning here, 2nd and 5. They're at the 19-yard line in the red zone of the Cowboys. Matt Ryan back to pass, shuffling, Rutrow, right up the middle. They're going to get him down on the ground. Brent Urban sacks him all the way back to the 33, sets up 3rd and very long. Third and 19. Flick it quickly to the left side. There's a screen. Cordero Patterson. He's up to the 30. Oh.
Yeah,
I don't know if you saw if that was a spinning wheel for you too.
I'm getting spinny wheels as well. Not sure what's going on. But they're going for a field goal with more spinny wheels.
Well, Younghoe Koo kicked the field goal and he made it.
A 45-yard attempt.
Get a bump.
Is good. Makes the score Cowboys 13, Falcons 9.
Are we drastically mistimed? Whoa, it's like in fast motion now to catch up.
It's just now on the ground from the kickoff return on my screen.
Okay. I think we're the same then. I think we're the same. All right, 13-9. About a minute 20 to go. They're at the 41-yard line. Dak and the boys with a chance to move the football. He's back to pass. He fires it left side. He's got Cooper up across the 40 and a first down. First down for the Cowboys. They're going to go ahead and call timeout now. Their first of the half. Good reason to save them. Dak under center. 3-step drop. Throws it again on a slant to Cooper. And again he gets about another 12. And they call their second timeout.
Yeah, quick, efficient here. They're really getting themselves down in field goal range at a minimum. Nice production on this drive.
Absolutely. Here's Dak now rolling to the left side. Now he fires on the run. Look at that arm strength, and he's got his man again. And that's Cooper for a 3rd catch, but that's the second-year player, Tyrell Biadasz, who's playing some center and some guard. I think he might be their center now, actually, out of Wisconsin, and he's going to go to the locker room with an injury.
Yikes! That's a big blow to this Dallas Cowboys offensive line. He's been very good.
That's not what you want to see. That's not what you want to see. Just a 1st and 10 from the 23 is what I meant to say. Here he goes, quick out route to CeeDee Lamb, and he steps out of bounds nicely. So look at the Cowboys using the sideline a little bit here during their 2-minute drill.
Out twice in a row there. Very, very nicely done here from the Cowboys.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
3rd and 2, dump it off to Zeke, breaking tackles, pushing his way up to the 16. Sets up a 3rd and 2.
What effort there from Zeke? That was just pure determination not to go down.
Okay, we see Earl. We get you. We get you, Earl. 3rd and 2 now. A little bunch formation to the right side. Dak back to pass. He's got the drag. He's got his man, and that's CeeDee Lamb, and it's a first down, Cowboys. And their final timeout called. Here with 16 seconds, they're going to try to run another play. Empty formation. Dak in trouble. Runs out. He's going to get sacked. He's going to get sacked by Isaiah Oliver, and they're going to run out of time. That's it. So their 2-minute drive thwarted at the end by an inability. You cannot take a sack there. Throw it away, Dak. Throw it away.
Yeah, that's the last place you can afford that sack, and that's really going to hurt. That was points coming right off the board. At a minimum, they should have had 3 out of that drive.
I know.
But, instead, they're going to come away with nothing.
All right, well, 13-9 at half. Cowboys have dominated for the most part, save that interception. They do get the second half kick right back here. So let's see what they have in mind to do. They lead the total yardage number 210 to 133. It's Dak and Cooper who connected 3 times on that nice 2-minute drill drive, but then couldn't punch it in at the end when it counted, unfortunately. Here's Zeke, his first touch of the second half, right up the middle. First down run for Zeke. Call it a gain of 11. He's up to 59 yards now.
Gain of 11 on the play. And a Cowboy first down.
Shotgun again for Prescott. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. He throws another quick slant. They're running a double slant, and it's Cooper again. They're just automatic with that 14-yard slant now. Cooper over 100 yards receiving here, like 2 plays into the second half.
Yeah, they're working so far, but they need to be careful with that because this defense will quickly adjust if they keep going to that well. And if they do, that's pick 6 city.
Pressure coming there. Call it Dante Fowler and Grady Jarrett, each with a half sack there of Dak. Just absolutely got pocket just collapsed on him, and Dak had nowhere to go. Can't call that one a shuffle sack. 2nd and 16. Now. Left side. Oh, the safety, Deron Harmon, got up there quickly and ripped down Zeke. No gain. Sets up 3rd and 16 now for the Cowboys. Back to pass. Dak rolling out. Now he fires. There's Dalton Schultz. He's got a lot of space. Look at that space. 40, 35, and he's got the first down, but we're going to get a flag. And we're going to get a holding call on the Cowboys.
Yikes.
What an improbable conversion, and now it's 3rd and 26.
Yikes, I didn't think you'd get that first down and does, but a hold, and that's the worst thing you can have happen with a big conversion like that. Instead, we're going to get a screen to Zeke, which
loses a yard. 4th and 27.
You know how much we love that play on 3rd and 26.
All right, be nice, boys. Be nice. 4th and 27. Brian Anger coming over from the Texans, so he just stayed in state at least. Moves down the road. Now punting for the Cowboys, assuming he wins the job in camp. At least I assumed that he wins the job. So Matt Ryan, I would say he was fine. He wasn't maybe even great. It certainly wasn't great. He was okay. I don't know if he was good. Fires a deep right side, though. This one's caught up at the 41. What a throw and catch. There's Zacchaeus, 27 yards, and a first down. Get a real nice look at it here. You can see Matt Ryan just throw him open, throw him into this spot. Look at that. Just beautiful camera work. Got some good review angles here today.
Yeah, that really was beautiful execution from Matt Ryan, throwing him up, and you're exactly right.
Here's Hawkins. He's got the big left side. Nice cut, absolutely, across the 50 to the 45, and a big-time run for the rookie. Javian Hawkins, again, was the running back for Louisville.
And that was the definition of the time to bounce to the outside. You saw him coming up towards the perimeter like, maybe I shouldn't. And he bounces to the outside, and all that room opens way up. It was beautiful.
Absolutely. Turn around, give it to him again. He's right up the middle. He breaks through. Broken tackle now up. Just tripped up right near the line to gain again. 2nd and 1. So 2 strong runs for Hawkins right there. They go to the well a 3rd time. Motion from Hayden Hurst on 2nd and 1. They try to go left, and Jalen Smith is there to shut the door. No gain. Sets up 3rd and inches. 3rd inches at the 36. They run it again with Hawkins. This time he's got a big hole on a 1st down, and then Keon O'Neal rips him down at the 24-yard line. 1st down, Falcons.
Yeah, he's really kind of turned his running game around in this one. Just like Zeke did earlier, he's really hitting the holes nicely now, seeing it, and hitting tight holes quickly and getting himself upfield in a hurry. It's been quite nice second effort.
Sit down. That time, unfortunately, ran right up the middle, and he took a big-time shot from Randy Gregory. Look at Hawkins here. He's going to get the ball and then just basically be escorted immediately to the turf by Randy Gregory. Pass rushing defensive end, of course, very talented in Nebraska. Had some pretty major domestic violence issues, and Cowboys have given him a shot, and he's seemed to have found a home here once he stays off the commissioner's suspended list. Is a lot of shuffling for Ryan, and then he finally throws, and he's got a man down inside the 10. 1st down. That's Gage to the 7. I thought for sure we had a shuffle sack coming.
Yeah, I thought so too, but nice re-engagement from the O-line. They kind of reset themselves in the middle of that pending shuffle sack, reset themselves in the blocks and able to come up with a critical block there late as his receiver comes back to the ball, which was critical for Matt Ryan to be able to make that happen.
Absolutely. Here is Matt Ryan under center. He's got a little bunch formation to the left side. He throws that way, and he's got his man, and that's the rookie, Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. They're finally in, and they take the lead.
And surprisingly, that's his first on the season. I wouldn't have.
I think
expected
that's the first of the game is what that one means.
Oh, okay. It looked like it first TD for the season is what I thought I read there. But
yeah, so I think it's just for the. I think that particular one is just for the game because it always freaks me out too. I'm like, what do you mean it's Odell's first touchdown? No, it's not. Oh, it's just his first of the game.
Got it.
It is kind of an odd stat. All right, so now all of a sudden. Yeah. Atlanta hung around long enough, and now they finally get on the board, and now, of course, Dak's going to have to play from behind for the first time here. 13-16 deficit, 8:04 to play, 3rd quarter.
I blanked on what I was going to say. Disregard.
All right. 1st and 10, Dak. Zeke, 2 yards, taken to the ground. Sets up 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's what I remembered now. I was going to say if Pitts hadn't been involved to this point in the season, then they're just hadn't gotten a touchdown to this point in the season. It'd be very surprising, because I think they're gonna rely on him heavily and early. Matt Ryan likes his tight ends. Pitts is an ideal tight end for him, and he should be involved heavily in this offense, from the get-go.
Sure. 3rd and 7. He fires it over the middle. He's got Schultz to midfield. 1st down, Dalton Schultz. He kind of came out of nowhere. He's been a really reliable target here for these last couple seasons. Good old Dalton Schultz. Of course, when you sit behind Jason Witten for a while, you're going to get pretty savvy at the position. Deion Jones, talented linebacker, chases him down. Sets up a 1st down right at the 49-yard line. Just into Atlanta's side of the field. Turn around, give it to Zeke. Zeke's going to go to the left side and get tackled pretty much right away. Again, 2nd and 8. Dak back to pass, fires it left side, and they tried that slant again to Cooper, and this time it's just dropped.
Yeah, I think the defender might have gotten his hand on it that time. Again, got to be careful going to those slants that go into that well too often. The defense will pick up on that, and eventually they're going to be in the right position at the wrong time for Dak, and that may end up in 6 the other way.
Coming from CeeDee Lamb that puts trips onto the right side. 3rd and 8. He fires it that direction. He's got a wide open receiver in the middle, and that is CeeDee Lamb. And that's his 4th catch and a big and pretty easy first down there for the Cowboys.
Yeah, that was just impressively open there for C.D. Lamb, just sitting in all kinds of space here, and really too easy for Dak to put it on him.
All right, back to pass, across the middle, Schultz again just wide open, and a first down up to the 15, so they are moving the ball effortlessly on this drive.
Yeah, for as tight as this game has been, this has to be one of the best drives we've seen, and really moving it down the field effectively.
Absolutely. Trips to the right side once again. Dak in a shotgun. His 31st pass attempt is another slant to the left side to Amari Cooper, and it's 10 more yards.
Man,
and the 2nd and inches.
I am just waiting for one of those to get picked. I mean, if Madden doesn't have one of those get picked after they go back to it over and over again, then that's unfortunately unrealistic, because any good defensive coordinator worth his salt is going to make that adjustment.
I think Arthur Smith brought Dean Pease, the defensive coordinator from the Titans, with him too.
Yeah, I believe that's correct.
So Vrabel had to replace both coordinators.
Yeah. Although he is a defensive coach, I mean, he's still technically running, his defense in of some sort, but.
Yeah, I don't think he called the defenses in game.
No. But ultimately, whoever his defense coordinator is, it's still going to be Vrabel's defense.
For sure. All right, a little wiggle moves him back. That puts it in Zeke's hands. He's going to get just 1 yard. Sets up a 2nd and goal. A little bunch to the right side. Gallup alone on the left. Back to pass. Dak fires to the left side to Gallup, and he drops it in the end zone, unfortunately. 3rd and goal. Dak from the 10. Now rolling right side. He's going to get sacked. No, he throws the sack off. 10 to the 5. Can he get in? Oh, he steps out of bounds at the 1. What a run from Dak. Just hold the ball over the goal line.
They should be going for this, too. Like, what are you doing?
Man.
Oh, my. So many opportunities to score there, and really just coming up away with a field goal feels like utter defeat after, and not that they're going to lose by any means, but, they had such an efficient
good drive,
they capped that, and that's the time to go for it for sure. They elect to be conservative and 16-16 tie instead. That hurts. That doesn't feel right.
From the 1 yard line. Well, and Dak had such a nice play. I don't know why he didn't just go into the end zone. He angled out of bounds.
You're right. Stretching the ball over the plane is all he needed. He probably easily could have had that.
Nice 7-yard run for Hawkins on first down. So he's really kind of found something here in the second half. Really shut down in the first half. 2nd and 3, Matt Ryan into his shotgun. Back to pass. He fires quickly to the left side. He's got his man. That's Calvin Ridley. First down of the 42 as the clock ticks under 2 minutes to go here. 3rd quarter, 1st and 10.
Yeah, a little check down there from Matt Ryan, but finds his guy.
Here comes the drag route. That's Hayden Hurst, the 2nd tight end. He's across the 50 to the 47, and they're going to give him credit for a first down. Anthony Brown, the corner, chasing him down. But another first down for the Falcons.
Yeah, I said check down. I meant check off, a second route on that one.
Back to pass again. Little square in dig option here. It's going to be Ridley again for a few more yards. Call it 6 for 2nd and 4. In rhythm right now, Matt Ryan throwing the ball sharply.
Yeah, really. We've seen that from both offenses here.
Jump off to the right side. That's Cordero Patterson, and he's going to get rolled over. Maybe a yard. And I don't think they're going to be able to get this next play off. So the 4th quarter is upon us. Hey, we're right where we started here, 16-16. 15 minutes to play here. Both offenses looking more efficient in the second half. Let's see which one's going to get more points on the board. Matt Ryan with an empty backfield. He's back to pass. Now he's back. He's pressured. Now he throws deep right. He's got a man. He's got a man open at the 10-yard line. Toe drag swag. Russell Gage. 30 yards and a first down.
Yeah, that was just beautiful. What execution there. There's a bit of a timing to the perimeter there and just puts it on a spot, and the receiver comes away. Nice
Sure does.
Control. Really done here. Really nicely done.
Just wide open. Like, Keanu Neal's a strong safety. How is that? I mean, maybe there's different coverage. I was like, aren't you just not supposed to let anybody get behind you? Hawkins trying to angle to the right, and he's going to go down. We'll call it a gain of a long 2. Tight formation here with 2 tight ends right, 2 receivers left, motion coming. And now the jet sweep to Gage. He's going to try to go right side, and Pitts kind of gets in his way, unfortunately. Short gain there. Matt Ryan now 3rd and 6. Now pressure coming in his face from Greger, and he's just going to throw this one into the second row of seats here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And so Younghoe Koo checks in to break the tie with his right foot. And he does. It's good. 19-16 now here. Our game of kickers and punters continues.
That's right. We're gonna. All those guys are gonna be. I mean, they're gonna have to ice down their legs after this game. It's been.
Yeah, seriously.
It's been wild.
It's gonna be like the ace pitcher icing his arm in the locker. Like they're all icing their legs on the sideline now. Like, gotta keep it ready. All right, empty set here. Although I think they maybe put Zeke out when they do that. Here's Dalton Schultz. He's wide open at the 32, and he's going to get hit right away. That's Kendall Sheffield. Go Bucks on the tackle, 4-yard gain, 2nd and 6. Throws it over the middle again. Schultz, I think he's right at the line to gain. They're going to give it to him. First down at the 40. It's actually CeeDee Lamb, 88, not 86. 1st and 10, delayed handoff up the middle to Zeke. He's across the 40 to the 42, short gain of 2. Shotgun look here on 2nd and 8. Dak back to pass, floats it to the left side. He just overthrows him. We've seen that route more than I think any of the routes in Madden gets overthrown. Kind of that like quick wheel route to the running back.
Yeah, that one.
And they often overthrow them.
Unfortunate, he kind of threw a rope out there and just really missed.
Uh-oh, Dak's in trouble now. A lot of white jerseys chasing him. Is he going to get around him? He's not. He's going to take the sack. Fowler and Deion Jones combining for that one. And that's a sack back to the 34-yard line. Sets up 4th and long and a chance for Brian Anger to come.
All right, Luke.
All right. See you, Luke. Have a good night. Maybe you'll be able to check the video out when it posts and find out that your boys came back and got the dubs.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, 11:03 back into the hands of Matt Ryan, who again has been a much different quarterback here in half number 2 of the sim. But again, no veteran running back to rely on. You got a rookie and a 3rd down back as your only 2 active players in the backfield. Here is Hawkins, the rookie, though, and he's up the middle for 3 more. Now up to 61 yards on his 19 carries.
Yeah, they're really testing the theory that running backs are interchangeable and replaceable. So, you know, more credit to them if they can pull it off. But you really do. It is so important to have at least a serviceable, but if not, a high grade running back there to really help your engine go.
Hawkins is going to go nowhere after Calvin Ridley caught the first down pass. Clock continuing to run down. They are in no hurry, as you might imagine. 9:28 and counting as Matt Ryan is in a shotgun. He's back to pass again, and he fires a dart over the middle. He's got Zacchaeus, and he's up to the 40-yard line. Olamide Zacchaeus with his 3rd catch of the day. Nice job for him.
I'll tell you what, this offense really took a while to get going. They really were trying to go to that running game a bit too often before they had stretched the field. But now that they have stretched the field, really after that Pitts reception down the middle we were talking about, they really started to open up the run game after that. That opened up more of the pass game, and then the balance has come out and really been effective. And they look like a different team.
For sure. 19-16 here, 8:48 to play. 2nd and 8, Matt Ryan in the shotgun. He's back to pass. He fires left side. It's picked. Oh, it's picked off. It's Anthony Brown at the 40, at the 50. He might go. Pitch chasing. 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Cowboys. A pick six right after Luke went to bed. His Cowboys with a pick six, and they retake the lead.
Yeah, we're looking for fireworks in this one. There it is. Defense stepping up in a big way here. Just finding a way. When Matty Ice kept pushing down the field, they found a way to take one away and able to be in a position where he can scamper all the way to the end zone. Nicely done.
Absolutely. Anthony Brown, the corner, picked it, and he had to outrun some people. I mean, Pitts is not a slow player, even though he's a tight end, but he outran him and took it to the yard, and so the second touchdown, second turnover of the day for the Falcons, immediately resulting in a touchdown, much like their first one did, where the touchdown just happened 2 plays later.
When we had been kind of flirting with, the pick six both ways in this game, with those relentless slants from the Cowboys,
Yes,
and then
all the slants.
Matty Ice with some little bit lackadaisical throws out there where he's just kind of leaving some air underneath them. That one there was a little bit high and kind of off the mark and leaves an opportunity for the defender to come away with it, and he does, goes to the house.
Absolutely. Here he is now in the shotgun once again. Back to pass. Watch out. Right tackle gets speed, and Randy Gregory just throws him to the ground. Big-time sack for Randy Gregory, the Cornhusker. Back to the 14-yard line.
And suddenly it feels like somebody sucked all the air out of their balloon. Like they're just super deflated here on offense after being really quite productive for quite a bit there. We were just talking about it, but here they're looking like, again, the team they started out very, very deflated here on the offensive side.
Yeah, how hard is it for them to go out there? They're on the previous drive. They're trying to be nice and slow, methodical. How hard is that to flip the script and now you got to press again because you're down?
Oh yeah, no, that's incredibly hard. It's an entire mindset, and you work yourself to those mindsets. But to flip the switch like that, where you feel like you've got a lead, you just need to hold on to it, run the ball, do your thing, manage the clock, and all of a sudden a pick six turns it on its head. That's a difficult transition for sure.
Absolutely it is. And they're going to go ahead and punt. We're under 7 minutes to go. They're down 4. Tony Pollard takes it, actually breaks a tackle. Oh, nice little return there up to the 34. So Dak back out onto the field. There's a look at what he has done here today. 26 of 35, 264. 1 touchdown, 1 interception. 6:26 on the clock. They're at their 34, and now they can throw this thing back into turtle, as the old riding mowers would say. Zeke to the left side, and Olakun drags him down, but just a 2-yard gain for Zeke. Sets up 2nd and 8. Still not in full chew clock mode because they're snapping with 14 seconds. There's Gallup on the dig route. He's up to the 43, and now they're just a couple of yards, maybe a yard short of the first down.
Well, that and they're snapping it early, and they're still throwing the ball, so for sure they're not trying to chew the clock just yet.
Just yet, yep. Here's Zeke. He's tackling the backfield, but look at him stretch across the line. They're still going to mark him short, but that was cool looking for him. He really tried to stretch out of the grasp of the play.
Yeah, really.
Man, I thought it was closer than that.
I did too. It was great effort, certainly, and they're going to challenge.
Dallas is going to challenge.
All
there
right.
you go. They thought he was too.
I
thought
he had this, but they marked
Are we
it
going to
way
get
short.
to see the replay?
So,
Will we get to see a replay? We will not. He's just going to go to the booth and then come back and tell us that Zeke got it. First down, Cowboys. So there we go.
Yeah, great challenge there from Dallas to come away with a first down.
Absolutely.
Nicely done.
Huge
Nice
challenge
effort from
again. Save that third timeout should they need it later. Now Elliott's going to get 1. Dak back to pass. Now he's going to climb the pocket. Now he throws on the run. What a rope, and it's caught right at the sideline at the 29. CeeDee Lamb, what a throw and catch.
Wow. That was just downright impressive, start to finish. He really did a nice job in the pocket, climbing, and then while on the run, moving forward, which is difficult to do.
This thing is
throws
all
a rope,
arm. Look at this.
Just a beautiful throw, really not set at all with his feet, but he gets the ball right where it needs to be, right on time, just in time for CeeDee Lamb to put his feet down. Beautifully done all around.
Absolutely. Now he throws a long dig route to Cooper, and he's got it inside the 15 of the 11. Amari Cooper up now to 9 catches, 131 yards. That one wasn't a slant.
No, it was not.
But it was open. All right, so the Cowboys, man, they're what clock? We don't care. It's running our offense. 24th carry for Zeke, 2 yards. Mustard maybe 3. They're going to give him credit for 2.
Well, especially if they come away with a touchdown here, it would really pay to be aggressive in this spot if they can come away with an efficient drive that ends in a touchdown.
Zeke tries to go up the middle, and Grady Jarrett, another big-time TFL, starting to turn into Cam Hayward, Calais Campbell, Fletcher Cox, some of these other dominant defensive tackles who can change the game with their run defense as well as their ability to pressure the quarterback. It's going to be a 3rd and 9. But now you can see the Cowboys running some clock. Dak's going to let this thing go all the way down to 2 before snapping it back to pass. There's slants, and there's a touchdown. He's got the second one. It's Michael Gallup. What a touchdown throw there. Knifes it in, and Gallup's got his 5th of the season. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Yeah, it was downright impressive. They're threading a needle to the outside and managing to get it just in the grasp of his receiver, but you know, give them credit. They've been sticking to those slants and they've been working.
Yeah, they really have.
You gotta, you know, kind of at that point, you know, at this point, you gotta give a little bit of grief to the defensive coordinator. That should have been an adjustment a long time ago. They should not be giving up those slants at this point in the ball game with as many times as they've been run by these Cowboys.
Absolutely, they should not have. So, man, how that pick 6 really flipped the game.
Sure did.
They have all the momentum now. They drove it right down the field, just shoved it right down your throat, runs and passes.
Yep.
Even a challenge to get a first down and then shove it in the end zone. And that's probably all she wrote here with 2:26 to go.
Yes, indeed.
Down 11. They're really going to have to score and score fast.
Yep, the big MO is firmly in their corner and doesn't seem to be going anywhere at this point. As the 2-minute warning is going to come out, and really all they've got to do is stop Atlanta once here, and this game is all over.
Minutes to go from the 39. Ryan quickly dumps it right side to Cordero Patterson. That's not going to do much. They're going no huddle, at least not using timeouts yet now. They're trying to save them, I guess. Ryan over the middle, doink off of a helmet and incomplete. As he was looking for the running back out of the backfield. Again, you got to push that thing down the field, Matt. 3rd and 4. Now he does push it down the field in the direction of Ridley, and he goes up high, but he can't bring it in. Calvin Ridley, 4th and goal. Here is the game for real.
Well, 4th and ball game, certainly, but 4th and 4. They got to pick up 4 yards if they want to have any chance of winning.
Absolutely, back to pass over the middle, and he drops it, Russell Gage. So there was really our first moment of maybe they miss Julio Jones, because then a wide receiver 2 becomes Calvin Ridley, and Calvin Ridley probably catches that ball, and you still have it.
Yep, absolutely. And
everybody's got to slide up that depth chart one spot, and maybe not equipped for the roles that they're being asked.
Yeah, that was a brutal drop right there. That was absolutely the game he dropped.
Zeke up the middle, just a couple of yards. Deion Jones knifes over, and for some reason the Falcons are starting to use their timeouts now. It's over, boys. It's over.
Yeah, it's very, very, very over.
Up the middle here, little pulling power look. A nice play there. Zeke over the middle, and now an injury actually to Agundaji, the rookie defensive end. So now you're just getting your guys hurt.
Yeah,
because you called timeout.
Unfortunate, but you know, Zeke is certainly sealing it with that run. That's it already was done, but that's even more done. Oh, fine, you're going to run some timeouts. Well, let me just run up the middle for another 15.
That's right.
Hey, Karen, welcome in. Always better that you show up. Glad to have you here anytime you show up.
That's right. Go Browns indeed. Zeke up the middle again. And finally, the final timeout is called here by the Falcons. So the Cowboys are going to go back up to 500. I think they're both going to be 4-4. Is that right? Did I remember reading it correctly? I've forgotten already.
Hold on.
As they as they try to stay with the Washington football team, who is rolling in the NFC East right now. And they
will indeed both be 4-4 after this game.
Okay, so there you go. The equalizer, the great equalizer. They do not have to run another play, although they trot their field goal formation. Luke, you came back, brother, right after you left to start going to bed. They had a pick six and then came back and scored another touchdown, and now they're going to win comfortably by 11. All right, well, that's going to do it here, 30-19. This was a fun one. Appreciate you voting on it. Again, if you would like to vote on which games we call other than the Browns games, please use the link to our Discord channel where you can vote on those games. Let's take a quick gander at the stats, and then it's getting to be my bedtime. I'm yawning over here. I'm trying not to yawn into the mic, though, and I'll do the recap video first thing in the morning. How about that? 26 for 36, 289, and 1 touchdown, 1 interception for Matt Ryan. But boy, was that interception a big one, because it was house called and really flipped the game on its head. Dak Prescott, 30 for 39, 326, 2 touchdowns, and the singular interception that he had in the first half, if you remember. On the ground today, Ezekiel Elliott, 28 for 97. He also had 3 broken tackles. Dak Prescott, just 2 carries for 4 yards, and then Tony Pollard in relief of Zeke, 1 carry for -1 yard. He did break a tackle in that negative yard run, though. Javian Hawkins, the rookie, 20 for 63. Cordero Patterson, 4 for 12. And again, they actually did hand off a jet sweep to Russell Gage, a singular time for a singular yard. Receiving the ball, Cordero Patterson, 6 for 35. Ridley, 5 for 51. Hurst with 4. Pitts with 4. 3 for 47, including the touchdown. 3 for Russell Gage, 3 for Zacchaeus. But for the most part, I would have liked to see Pitts and Ridley maybe targeted a few more times. Speaking of targets, how about Amari Cooper? 9 catches, $131, and he had a drop, so 10 in his direction. 6 for CeeDee Lamb, 5 for Elliott, 5 for Schultz, 3 for Gallup. So they continue to be prolific with lots and lots of targets to choose from for Dak Prescott. Defensively speaking today here, Leighton Vander Esch, no surprise, 15 tackles, leading the Cowboys by a lot. Randy Gregory with a sack, Brent Urban with a sack, and Darwin Thompson with a sack. And then again, absolutely game-changing interception. 5th-year player out of Purdue, Anthony Brown, is the one who is going to help really flip the script here today to get their game with that 73-yard interception return for a touchdown. Deion Jones, 18 tackles. Moreau with 13. They were able to get to Dak a few times. How about a sack and a half for Grady Jarrett, Oliver, Fowler, Ogundeji, all with 1.5 for Deion Jones. And then again, the interception was by that middle linebacker, Deion Jones. Kit, let's wrap this one up.
Yeah, this was a lot of kicking in this game. We already talked about that, but for as slow as it started out, there were definitely some fireworks near the end, some exciting plays to call. It really started with the defense. There is a beautiful shot of Nick Chubb, our favorite, shows up here on the screen. Gotta love that. But tell you what, that was still a fun game. I enjoy seeing defensive struggles, even though they're not the scoring machines and some of the other ones. It's fun to see the defense get some love out there too.
Absolutely, it was. So again, very much appreciate everybody being on. It is the summer of subscription. We do appreciate it. If you haven't subbed the channel and you like what you see, please sub as we make our push for 1,000 so that YouTube might give us some money. That's really the only reason we want 1,000 subscribers. I mean, plus it's cool to hang out with you guys because we like hanging out with you guys. So thank you to all our subscribers, new and old. We've jumped up about 40 here in the last week or so, so really appreciate it if you are one of our new subscribers. You guys are awesome. We really appreciate that. So for Kit Nagy out on the left coast, Phil Nagy here in Central Ohio, we are Nagy on Sports, and we'll be back with more sports sim action likely tomorrow. But today we will say go Cowboys, and as always, go